What is going on, everybody? I go by the name of Kari, and I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on SneakerPhetish. All right, guys, it's Black History Month once again, and once again, Nike has given us a new Black History Month collection of sneakers that celebrate our culture. Now, we've done Black History Month sneakers here before. In previous years, some really amazing concepts and designs have come out. One of my personal favorites being the all-black Air Force One Low Comfort that came out, I believe, in 2018, that actually had a gold hang tag that actually featured a little sound wave picture from the I Have a Dream speech from Martin Luther King Jr. However, this year, the collection that Nike gave us, oh, it's terrible. I'm about to tear these shoes up today, just so you know. So sit back and relax while we take a look at these things. But before we get into the sneakers and rip those to shreds, literally and figuratively, we have to take a look at the packaging first. Now, here's the deal. The packaging is probably my favorite thing about these shoes because it's not bad. It's a cardboard box, just regular brown cardboard box that has BHM on here, BHM in big letters on the side here. And what I really like is that on the back of the box here, it says, "Until we all win." Now, again, I think that that's an incredible concept, until we all win. It's a great start for Black History Month. But when you guys take a look at these shoes, that opinion is going to change fast. Let's take a look. Boom. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 2020 Nike Black History Month Air Force One. I just want to start off on the record by saying I didn't do anything to this shoe except take it out of the box. It comes like this. What a terrible shoe this is. All right, so here's the situation. Again, like I mentioned, "Until we all win" is the slogan for this year's Black History Month campaign. Now, there's a variety of sneakers that are going to be coming out soon throughout the month of February. Some Converses, Chuck Taylors, I think a Pro Star coming out soon. But the main stars of the collection is the Air Force One and the Nike Air Max 95. And I believe the Air Max 95 and these are doing a general drop on February the 19th. I was able to grab these sneakers off of a shop drop that happened on the sneakers app. But this goes to show, not all shot drops are good ones. Okay, let's dive into it. So first things first here, you actually have this black layered upper here that seems like it's different materials. You see, this actually kind of feels almost like a plastic bag. I don't really know what it is, but it's very loose, as you guys can tell here. I'm not sure what that is, but it's only on the top half of the back panel of the sneaker here and right around the toe box. As a matter of fact, you can see on the toe box here that the material actually lifts up and it's really thin, like you can just rip it off. And maybe that's kind of what they want you to do. I'm not sure. Now, underneath that material, you actually have some really nice black leather. I'm not mad at the black leather that's wrapping around the toe box and on the bottom half of the back panel of the shoe wrapping around the heel. It's actually a pretty nice leather. Now, in the quarter panel, for some odd reason, you have this black fly knit material offset by the leather. And I don't know why the fly knit is here with this more premium feeling leather, but maybe they just wanted to go for different textures and different textiles. As a matter of fact, I think that's what the sneakers app says. Now let's get into the color blocking on the different panels of the sneaker here. Now let's start with the eyelets here. First of all, there's only two of them, but we'll take a look at that in a second. But in the meantime, you have this blue suede that's stitched into the top eyelet. And then you have this yellow suede that goes throughout the rest of where the eyelet should be down to the second set of eyelets. Giving you guys kind of this top-down view here, you can see again, the lacing system on these is almost like a slip-on where you only have the top eyelet and the bottom eyelet and this kind of crisscross where the laces go. It's kind of weird, but okay. Then you get to the swooshes here. Now you have a red swoosh on the lateral and medial side of the shoe with all of these threads hanging out of it. And these threads are really just hanging off of the shoe like this, looking like some nappy dreadlocks. I don't know. On the heel of the shoe here, you have the same idea. It's a green heel tab here with a gold stitched Nike Air on the back, but again, loose threads hanging out of the heel tab. And then of course you get to what I think is the absolute worst part of the sneaker, this mirrored toe box that's underneath what looks like a cutaway leather on the front of the shoe. Why, Nike, did you do this? I don't know anybody who asked for a big mirror in the front of their shoes. But yet, here we are with a big mirror on the front of our shoes. One detail I actually want to go back to the tongue and talk about here, it's a premium leather tongue, but you also have this cutout kind of design, kind of looks like it's a handmade design with the BHM logo in the middle. On the back of the tongue here, you have kind of this red pull tab. I don't really know what this is there for, but it's there. Regular sail colored midsole and outsole on this shoe. Thank goodness there's no mirrors on the bottom of the shoe, with Nike saying something like you can watch every step you make or something. I don't know. As far as the insole of the sneaker here, you got this regular black insole here with this BHM multicolored logo on the heel. Now, along with the shoe, you also got this here, which actually looks to be shrouds that you can use to replace the existing shrouds on the front of the shoe in either orange or red with a little BHM logo on there. Not only that, but you also got a Sharpie marker included with each pair, and on the back of it has the Nike and BHM logos and says, "Until we all win." So apparently the idea here for self-expression purposes was to take the orange here as the shroud, put it on the front of the sneaker, and then write something like "Sumi, I'm rooting for everybody that's black" on the front of the shoe or something. Now, let's take a look at what these were actually supposed to be according to Nike's Sneakers app itself. It says here that the color block paneling shows the importance of celebrating our heritage, a nod to early 90s street style and the African textiles that inspired it, while deconstructed and handmade finishes highlight the power of self-determination and self-expression. So I guess the idea here was that the colors are supposed to look like Cross Colors is one of the brands that I think of from the early 90s that was really associated with hip-hop culture. And yeah, some brands did use certain textiles, but here's the problem with this. This is just straight up leather. If you want to do something with African textiles, we didn't use leather and suede back in the day. Where's the kente cloth? Where's the dashiki cloth and things of that nature? Like, where's the patterns that have to do with actual African textiles? So the message here is kind of confusing for me. Are you guys trying to reach back to Africa, or are you trying to reach back to 90s hip hop? Which one is it? But let's get to these raggedy threads that's on here. A set of threads hang from the Air Force One, celebrating the common connections shared through sport while offering the opportunity to personalize each pair and create an ongoing dialogue. Guys, that's really what it says. They are saying that the threads are here to represent common connections, like we're all a different thread in this tapestry of sport. And then on top of that, it offers the opportunity to personalize each pair and create a dialogue. So I guess you can rip the threads off of here, or maybe you can rip off the whole swoosh, which probably makes a lot of sense why you have the shrouds that are both orange and red, because it looks like there's actually an orange swoosh underneath the red swoosh. So maybe they feel like you can rip the threading off here and actually reveal the orange swoosh. But here's my problem with this shoe. You don't have to have loose threads in order to have a way that you can easily take the swoosh off. Nike, come on, you guys have made interchangeable swoosh sneakers. Why are these not just interchangeable? Why were they not Velcro? Why was there not some innovative system that you guys could have used for us to be able to switch out between the orange and the red without having it look like a bunch of spiders all over the shoe? Closer inspection reveals a mirrored panel on the toe box for a shoe made in the wearer's image. First of all, this doesn't really need a closer look. It's pretty much there from the moment you look at the shoe staring you right in the face. Not only that, who cares about a shoe made in the wearer's image? Because I didn't make this shoe. Nike made this shoe. So am I looking at Nike? Is that the maker's image? Because I didn't make this shoe. I guess they're trying to go off of the motif of you make it your own by being creative with it, but that's stupid to me. I don't need a big mirror with a ripped out leather piece on the shoe that I can't even do anything about. How come we weren't given the ability to take the leather off the front of the shoe and reveal the mirror itself? I think that's my biggest problem with this sneaker, is that it forces itself to be something that I, as a black man, may not want the sneaker to be. This shoe had potential, but it was just horribly done and horribly executed. I don't like the fly knit that's in the quarter panels. I hate the mirror that's on the front of the shoe, and I really don't like this threading that's all around the shoe. That's just me. I guess the reason why I'm so hard on these shoes is because I have seen Nike do so many amazing things for Black History Month. Again, the Martin Luther King Air Force Ones, the equality campaign where they wrote the word equality on the back of a lot of the sneakers here, the red, black, and green Air Force Ones were really, really dope. But these just missed the mark. But you know what, guys? I want you to tell me if I'm wrong. I want you to tell me if you would rock these, or if you like them, why you like them and what you like about them. There may be some people that actually like the fact that Nike's going in a really different and radical direction with the Black History Month sneakers. I'm not mad at that. I'm not judging that. Again, this is just one man's opinion. I'm interested to hear what yours is. However, as far as Black History Month, these don't make me excited about this month at all. As a matter of fact, it makes me a little ashamed to be black. I'm just kidding. I love being a black man. But guys, listen, this is what they are. This is what they look like. this is what it is. So now it's time for you guys to sound off down in the comments and let me know if you guys plan on getting your hands on a pair of the Black History Month Air Force Ones. If you are, let me know why you want them. If you're not, let me know why these are going to be a hard pass for you. I'm really interested to know. Of course, write down in the comments, make sure that you click on that subscribe button so that we can welcome you into the Sneaker Fetish family to make sure you don't miss out on any more shoes that come through like these, because I guarantee you I got a lot more heat on the way. As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on Sneaker Fetish, taking a look at these with me, unboxing them with me for a couple of minutes. I go by the name of Kari. This is the Nike Air Force One for 2020's Black History Month Until We All Win campaign. And until next time, I'm out.